like to call to order the meeting of the Lansing Charter Commission for July 29th at 6:30 in the evening. Clerk Swope, would you please call the roll?
Okay, sure. Commissioner Adam Simon.
Here.
Commissioner Anderson. Commissioner Anderson is absent. Commissioner Bauer. Here. Commissioner Boyd. Here. Commissioner Dowd. Here. Commissioner Jeffries.
Here.
Commissioner Lopez. Commissioner Lopez is absent. Commissioner Cui.
Present.
Commissioner Washington. Commissioner Washington is absent. You have 6 members present at quorum, 3 are absent.
Thank you. Motion be in order to adopt the agenda. It's been moved
Second.
and supported. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the agenda is adopted. Motion would also be in order to approve the minutes for
I'm-
July
so moved.
15th, 2025 minutes. It's been moved, supported. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, passes unanimously. Public comment.
Is there anyone in the, nope. We have no public comment.
All right, down to officer reports. Just very quickly, based on our last meeting, we had reviewed some of the community education meetings that we were scheduling. We've confirmed Wards 1 for Wednesday, September 3rd at 7 p.m. This will be at the Foster Community Center. Ward 2 has been approved for Wednesday, September 10th at Sycamore Creek Church. Ward 4 for Wednesday, September 24th at 6:30. That will be at the Let's Community Center. Those were the ones that we had discussed last week. Well, we're still looking for Ward 3. We've reached out to Colonial Village and Churchill Downs Community Association and have not heard anything back. There was some information that was passed out to everybody. It should have been at your desk tonight. It has those meeting dates and times, and on the second page is the availability for basically all of September for the Schmitz Community room or building, and I think we'd be looking at the auditorium there. If they asked the clerk to kind of weed through those dates, I know there's some conflicts with city council meetings and other things, which he has done, and what we have available at this point, and if everybody would want to look at their calendar, Commissioner Boyd.
A couple of comments. First of all, on Ward 2, it says at the Sycamore Creek Church between 6 and 7. Is it 6 or is it 7? Huh. I wasn't quite sure.
I mean, we could.
It's up to us. And then the other thing I'd just like to point out is that all of these dates are on Wednesdays, and I know that Commissioner Anderson cannot come. I don't know if she wants to come, but she can't come on all Wednesdays because she has other commitments. I was speaking with a member of the community who works at night, and Wednesdays are a problem for her. When we had the community meetings for the charter itself to gain input, we mixed up, you know, some of the meetings were on Tuesday, ones was on Saturday. Now, I don't know if I can come to all of them or not, but it seems to me that we should mix these up a little bit so they're not all on one night, like a Wednesday or a Tuesday. My thoughts.
Emery, if you could respond in terms, I know this was somewhat difficult to put this together, what, in terms of the flexibility on those dates and what you had talked to with the other groups, can you just update us on that?
Yeah, so. Okay, so East Side Neighborhood Organization in Ward 1 and West Side in Ward 4 meet on Wednesday nights. So if you're going to hold that partnership, I'm assuming you'd want to honor their already established meeting schedule.
Okay.
And then for Ward 2, they had proposed a couple different dates, the Wednesday, September 10th, or there was a Saturday, but y'all had opted not to go for the Saturday just due to varying availability, so that's why that one fell on a Wednesday too.
Okay, Commissioner Boyd?
Do the community organizations want us to be have our meetings at the same time they have their their monthly meetings? I think at the last time, we just came up with dates. I didn't think that the community organizations necessarily wanted us to be there at their meetings, so I guess I'm asking.
Last year, the partnerships in wards 1, 3, and 4 were with an already established neighborhood organization during their scheduled meetings. So it'll be a repeat in 1 and 4 with East Side and West Side, and then 2 and 3 we're figuring out still.
And 2, may I ask, what did you, on September 10th, did you say 6 or 7? Which is it?
That is up to you all to determine the
Very
start
good.
time.
Thank you.
Can I see those dates? Okay, looking at Ward 3, we have the following dates that are available, so if everyone could take a look at their calendar. We have Thursday, September 11th, but again, we have Wednesday, September 10th, if you want to do back-to-back. Monday, September 15th is,
There is no council meeting.
okay, Monday, September 15th. Tuesday, the 16th. Thursday, the 18th. And that would be after the 17th, oh, no, yeah, after the 17th, or, pardon me, 17th meeting will not work.
Mr. Chair?
Yeah.
For the record, I will be, I mean, I can do the meetings as they're proposed right now, but I will be out of town September 14th through the 21st, which I think is a Monday, or the 22nd. So if there are any meetings, and not that it matters, but just so you know, I will not be able to attend any of those meetings. And I will be out of town September 25th through September 30 as well. Thank you.
All right, so that takes it down to the Tuesday, the 23rd, Thursday, the 11th, or Monday, the 15th. Is anyone? Commissioner Bauer.
And that would be instead of Sycamore Creek.
No, that, we're looking at Ward 3 at the bottom. We're looking.
Oh,
to
that
do
would be the Ward 3 one. Okay, thank you.
Does anybody have a preference for any one of those days? Commissioner Cooey.
I would like, if possible, if we can do the 23rd, and I think that works for your date too. Could you come back on the 22nd, right?
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday at 6 p.m. I can't do anyone that's at noon or 2 now since my job has changed.
Yep.
So,
So Tuesday, September 23rd at 6. Does that work for everybody?
Either 12.
Either 12 or 6. Okay, so it's either 12 or 6. So we'll do 6 o'clock. It's not available after 6?
So, but there's another room that is available if you don't want to be in the room you were in last time.
Okay, we
So
would
the
do
auditorium's available at
we would do the
6.
auditorium, and we could do that. Do people have a preference in terms of time, 6 or 7? Anybody? All right, we'll do it at 6 o'clock. Tuesday, the 23rd, and this will be for Ward 3. We'll do it in the auditorium. Yes. At 6 o'clock. All right. Are there any other questions regarding the schedule? Okay, hearing none. That is the only report that I had. Madam Vice Chair, do you have a report or an update?
No report.
Mr. Clerk.
Just that we did get approval from the governor. But you're into that.
Okay. All right, we're moving on to old business. Yes.
My question is, these are community meetings, so we'll be on the road. Are we planning to have whatever presentation we're making about the charter made in this room so that it can be tape recorded and on YouTube and the public can tune in?
That's one thing we'll talk to the PR
Okay,
firms about.
very good, thank you. I think it should be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to the RFP. Did everybody, I don't know the answer to this, did everybody get their information in to Emory? Anybody have any conversation that they want to have about these? Any particular pluses, minuses? Anyone?
I'll just say it with my comments to Emery, I did not score any of the 3 that were outside of Lansing, so I only scored the local ones.
Fair enough. Commissioner Washington.
I did not score any of them. I will abstain from any vote regarding this. I don't have dementia, and I don't remember voting to do an RFP. I don't remember voting to do a PR firm. So I'll be abstaining, and I did not score.
Commissioner Bauer. I thought you had some question. Commissioner Boyd?
I will be voting, but like Commissioner Washington, I don't remember that we voted on hiring a PR firm, and I don't remember an RFP being voted on. I will say this, as I think I said at the last meeting, somebody's going to have to do the work. It's either going to be a PR firm or it's going to be the staff. And the staff has an election, and so, I'm perfectly fine within, certain parameters to have a PR firm do it. It's too bad it's called a PR firm, but that's life.
The vote for the PR firm will be tonight. No, we have not voted on that. Okay. So, any other questions, comments? Emery, do you have any information in terms of the scoring?
Do you want to come on?
Do you need?
I do not yet have scores from Commissioner Lopez, who is not here, and Commissioner Cowee. I can, if you want to pass me those, I can enter them into this spreadsheet so that you can see all of your scores, but I don't have that information yet, so.
Based on what you have, what is the scoring?
Yeah, that's. So that's not how rubrics work. Well, because it's not a total point thing, it's a weighted thing, and some people scored some but not others, so I don't think that there's like one simple answer to that. I can try to run some numbers for you, but it might behoove you all to have a discussion because not everybody scored everyone. So it's hard to determine a weight when 6 people scored one and 8 people scored another. It's
Commissioner Anderson.
I mean, to me, no score is 0. And I don't know if that's what I think that their score is just 0 for that, in my opinion. But I'm also open to just having a conversation.
Commissioner Anderson, you use a different rubric than everyone else, and they had different
Did
scores.
I?
So we couldn't apply your scores to the rubric.
Okay.
So we have people who have
Hold on, let me look and
scored
see.
some and not others. And we have who did a different rubric, and then we had a commissioner who, it's not like inadvertently, so.
Okay, let me
missed
see.
one, so we have we have incomplete information.
TBD.
To be able to provide a complete score at this moment. So we need to understand what people's scores, if they have scores with them, or they're choosing not to, or what do we need to, or show the, what we have. So it's like, we had some things we didn't even know how to apply.
If the, my position would be, and it's just my position, is that if the information was not sent in, it's not to be counted. And we've made it very clear what the timeline was on this. We've delayed it an additional 2 weeks for this to happen. And so, if it's not here, it's not here. Commissioner Boyd,
I'd like to make a motion on who we should hire.
go ahead.
May I do that?
Yeah.
I did the rubric. I hope I did it right. I don't know if I did it right, but I did it. And I did spend 2 days looking at it, and I've read all the proposals, and like some here, there are some that are disqualified, in my opinion, because they are out of town. We're on a very short timeline here. We don't have a lot of time, and to have people, to pay people to drive up to Lansing, I'm just not into it. So I didn't take any of the out-of-town proposals seriously. I said last time, and I say it again, and I said it in an email today, I think any of these firms could do the work. I mean, clearly they have experience and they've done work for other agencies. My recommendation and my motion would be that we hire Truscott Rossman, and that comes as a surprise to me. Kelly Rossman was a dear friend of mine. It's not exactly the firm that I would have thought I was going to come out on the side of. But I came out on their side for various reasons. One, Truscott Rossman is a national firm. They have done work like this in the past. They can clearly do the work. I think they understand the project. I think their approach is right. I think one of the firms talked about having handouts at the zoo and on buses and all kinds of things that are not directly related to our voters. And this is a message for our voters and for our voters only. It doesn't matter what other people in Okemos or East Lansing think. It is about our voters. So I thought Truscott Rossman had that, and I think their affordability, while I'm a little iffy on all the affordability that questions that were, or proposals that we received, I think Truscott Rossman will do a fair job for us, and they'll do a quick job for us. They have national stature, they have state stature, they know the community, they're of the community. They have a variety of printers. We've talked last time about union printers versus non-union printers. Several of these firms talked about InstiPrints. I mean, they're not a union firm, and I wouldn't not. So I would say Truscott Rossman with the provision and the understanding that they are to use a union printer. None of them used the printer that I used, which was a union printer, and I was quite surprised because I thought they saved me a lot of money. But at any rate, so that's my motion. I move that we hire Truscott Rossman, and I move it for this reason. We have incomplete responses on the rubrics. We have a short timeline. You know, the AV ballots will be out in less than 2 months. We have to move, and so therefore you have my recommendation.
Is there support? It's been moved and supported. Discussion? Commissioner Barrow.
And what I really liked about Truscott Rossman is that as they talked about the big idea, what's changing and why, and they stressed making it simple, clear, again, not a massive campaign, I shouldn't say massive campaign, but plain language charter guide. And I liked the things that they said in terms of especially method. That's the way that I feel that our citizens would want something that is, again, just the facts and explains what the changes are. So I agree. I also looked at all of them, and some of them I really felt didn't even really understand totally. This is different than a political candidate, than supporting a millage campaign. This is a very different undertaking.
Thank you. Other comments? Go ahead, Commissioner Anderson.
I do like their what changing and why proposed method. I do think that their delivery may be a little outdated. And so I think my concern would be like, how does that messaging get out there and reach people? And so I would say that's the only thing I wasn't necessarily super convinced on. And I don't want to see this on CATA buses. That's not my preference. But I do think that there's like a sense of oftentimes in the work that all of us are doing, there's a disconnect between like the work we're doing and the people we're trying to reach, and really making sure that people understand and they can make informed decisions based off of the information that we present. And I think that I just want to know more of like how they're going to reach those people. I mean, yeah, we can send a mailer and those like traditional ways, but I think it is interesting to I think, have more conversation and like with them, if chosen, I guess, of how they'll actually reach people in a way that they'll like want to get the information and make a decision. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hopeful.
And Vice Chair. Commissioner Bauer.
Did you see one of the firms that you thought did a better job of, because you're younger and more with it in terms of different ways of approaching? I just wondered if you had, if anybody saw another firm that they thought did a better job of that.
Yeah, so 98 Ford, and I know they're not local, and this is not me advocating necessarily that we go with them, but I think like even their mention of how to connect with diverse audiences and their experience with doing that, I think just was missed in the proposal from Trescott-Rossman. And I don't know if I've ever seen their work in which they're able to connect with diverse audiences instead of just like the people who are typically already informed. And so I guess those are just my thoughts.
Madam Vice Chair.
In your terms, how you felt?
And again, this is not me advocating for them, but they talk about they were selected for, sorry, there's a lot of pages to go through. The ACLU of Michigan hired them for 40 days of early voting campaign, and they talked about specific demographics that they try to reach and like their strategies for focusing on those people and really like learning about those demographics and how to reach them and connect with them. And so, and I'm wondering too, and I am not a PR marketing expert at all, but I just think that like there's a sense of one message isn't gonna hit everyone the same way, and different types of people receive information differently. And I just kind of feel like the days of just sending out like a press release to like a contact list and sending out mailers is just not enough for me personally.
I agree.
That's it.
Madam Vice Chair.
Yes, I am definitely in favor of using a local company. I was impressed with the Edge, and if you do a cost comparison, if we're doing a 3-month campaign, Trescott-Rossman would come out to about $15,000, where Edge is saying for the entire campaign it's about $20,000. So you're saving $5,000. But if it's a 3-month campaign, how that works. But I was very much impressed with the Edge.
I thought Edge had
Commissioner
an
Boyd.
interesting proposal, but they did not even respond to the second email.
Oh,
And I disqualified them completely because they did not respond.
Other questions, comments? The clerk, please call the roll.
On selecting Trescott-Rossman as the PR firm, Commissioner Lopez is absent. Commissioner Cooey? Commissioner Washington?
No.
Commissioner Adam Simon?
Yes.
Commissioner Anderson?
Yes.
Commissioner Bauer? Commissioner Boyd? Commissioner Dowd?
Yes.
Commissioner Jeffries? 7 yeas, 1 nay, and 1 absent.
It does pass. At this point, I think this goes back to purchasing or procurement. They will reach out to Trescott-Rossman and start discussing contracts and details in relation to that. Commissioner Boyd.
We'll have to, at some point, I think Trescott-Rossman or one of the companies wanted to have a meeting, so we'll have to decide who from this commission meets with the vendor. I think Commissioner Anderson makes a very good point about making sure that this is, it's a bilingual presentation and it's available to people of other cultures so that everybody knows what we're talking about. I think that's important. But at some point, I would just make sure that everyone who is going to meet with the company includes those kinds of questions, because no matter who we chose tonight, we all have questions, whether it's about pricing, whether it's about methods, whatever. Thank you.
as soon as we get some information back, I'll make sure everybody gets a copy of that. We'll go from there. I think we had a meeting scheduled for August 7th. Has that been taken off?
Yeah, I believe at the last meeting you announced we would not be
Okay.
meeting August 7th.
All right, so just want to make clear, I know Commissioner Bauer reached out with a question regarding that.
Right. As we were just confirming, no meeting.
Yeah, all right. Now is the time for public comment. Anyone from the public who would wish to comment? Hearing none. Commissioner remarks. Anybody want to make a remark? Commissioner Washington. August 7th is-
I'm always the dissenting voice on this commission, and for that I am not ashamed. I'm actually quite proud, because I do represent a whole segment of our city that most of you have ignored. So I'm just going to say this. I still haven't voted on whether or not we want a PR firm. We were simply handed PR firms after the RPF already went out. I don't like that process. We are a commission. We have a chair, but we do not have a king. So having said that, my biggest concern is now that you all have voted for it, that we are very deliberate in the content, that it is absolutely informational only and not weighing one way or the other. Thank you.
Right. Commissioner Boyd.
Just to echo what you're saying, it has to be, that is the law. But I think you voted for it, didn't you? Didn't you vote for the Truscott-Rossman?
I said no.
Oh, you said, you voted no.
We're going to get a PR, so no, I voted no.
Okay, you voted no. Okay, thank you. Thank you, I didn't
All right.
understand.
Any other comments? Commissioner Cui.
Just confirming, our next meeting is August 7th?
No, we have no meeting
We don't have
on
no meeting
August 7th.
scheduled at all then?
Right.
Okay.
It'll,
I want to confirm.
we do not.
These are our
have a
scheduled
meeting
meetings.
On August 7th.
Before we adjourn, can we clarify 6 or 7 on the September 10th for Sycamore Creek?
On everybody, on September 10th, 6 or 7 o'clock, when do you want to meet? 6 o'clock. Okay, 6 o'clock is it. Anything else? Okay.
And for the record, that is my birthday, and I will be at the meeting.
That's my son's birthday.
It's not my birthday. Commissioner.
Sycamore Church is the one that's on Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Commissioner Anderson.
Just a reminder, I will not be at any Wednesday meetings, but I will be at the Tuesday meeting in the 3rd Ward.
Thank you. Other comments? Commissioner Bauer. You want to
Maybe we need to meet more often since none of us are tracking very well. So just to clarify, when does the commission meet again?
We have no scheduled
not our
meeting,
community.
but for the,
Our community session, so at this moment, we don't have a,
that's correct.
okay, thank you.
Correct. Yep. Anything else? We're adjourned.